they're really struggling with maintaining LED systems. And one school in particular said, they had a 5-year-old high school, and the drivers were failing. They couldn't get the drivers. They're going on to Amazon. They can only order 10 of these drivers at a time. Their distributor that they're working with couldn't get the drivers. And this facility manager said, so that's why we are switching to Type E TLEDs. So if you're unfamiliar with Type E TLEDs, that's a tubular LED that does not need a driver or a ballast. So from a facility manager's perspective, like that's a pretty nice solution. Unfortunately, there's also some concerns and some trade-offs with that solution when it comes to quality and potentially some safety concerns. And so I just became passionate about like, there's gotta be a better way. And fluorescent is it was a pretty great option for that sort of, a school. They can maintain it easily. They know how to maintain it. They've been doing this for 40 plus years, maintaining fluorescent. And so it didn't cause a lot of stress. And, schools, like adequate most of the time is pretty good for them. And so the lighting worked. It delivered good enough quality, and they could get the parts they needed and they could fix it. And half these schools we talked to did not have an electrician on staff. One school we talked to, they had an opening for an electrician for over a year trying to hire one. And they just can't pay enough to compete with the market. And then another school, what they did is they would just have the parents of students moonlight, and they would just wait and kind of make a list of things that needed to be done. And once that list got long enough, okay,